In this video, I'm going to be introducing my dog Dewey to an e-collar. I'm going to show you how to do it the right way. We'll see you there. So let's just get right down to business. E-collars, there's a lot of controversy about them these days, but if used properly, they can allow our dogs so much more freedom and have a 100% reliable recall, which will allow our dog to live a much safer, happier life because they can do these things and we know we can always get them back. We can't just strap an e-collar to a dog and expect them to understand it. That is one mistake that owners frequently make, is they just put an e-collar on their dog and expect their dog to understand it. No, we don't do that. We have to introduce it properly. When I give a dog pressure, yes, good boy. That pressure was with direction. It was a correction with direction. This is a correction with no direction. So our dog needs to understand, good boy, exactly what we want from them first. So before you introduce your dog to an e-collar, make sure your obedience is down pat. Low distraction to moderate distraction environments. If your obedience is not perfect, well, do not move on to e-collar yet. But once you do, get yourself a mini educator. We sell them on our website. I'll put the link in the description below. And what we do is we have to find our dog's lowest level. What we're going to be teaching Dewey here to do is turn off the pressure, as well as teach him that this pressure is from me. So what we're doing is, Dewey, easy. Yes, good boy, yes. What I'm doing here is I am holding pressure. I am recalling Dewey. I am holding pressure the entire time. The second he comes into a sit, which is part of recall, that's when we turn the pressure off. We are going to do this for a couple minutes. Bleib. Easy. I'm holding pressure right now. Holding. Yes, and I release. That is what we do. Sorry to interrupt your video. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about these bad boys, Impact dog crates. I train a ton of dogs and I have a ton of dogs in crates. A crate should be your dog's safe space, and Impact crate does that. They are made of high-grade aluminum, made in America. They are really easy to move around. Your crate is essentially your dog's home, so why not go a little bit above and beyond and get your dog a very nice home? At checkout, use code Ethan15 or use the link in the description below to get your Impact crate today. Now back to your video. That is what we do. And what we're teaching Dewey is you turn the pressure off. This is us communicating with you. It is completely up to you to turn this pressure off. As you can see, we are at a very low level. We are on a 5 out of 100. This is not hurting him. You can see he has very little reaction to it. Easy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this for a couple minutes, recalling him, release the pressure. Once we have that down, we are going to turn up the level a couple levels. It really depends on where your dog is at, but we turn up the pressure by a level or 2 or 3, you know, somewhere between 10 and 30%. And we just start using it as accountability. Dewey, Platz. Yes, good boy. Concrete's a little hot. He's a little bit all over the place. Yes, good boy. I didn't hold any pressure there. Easy. I'm not holding pressure. No. Easy. I gave a little tap. Yes, good boy. This is the very beginning of the e-collar introduction, but we are teaching him, hey, a command is never optional. And you feel pressure, completely on you to turn it off. Once we have this down, we can start bringing our dog into new distraction environments and higher distractions and different places and working on the same exact things. Every time we bring our dog into a new place, we have to teach them the same commands, everything all over again. It just goes a lot quicker. Do it easy. And once they understand that, well, I see, yes, good boy. Once they understand that, we can have an off-leash dog that has a reliable recall and doesn't run around and have issues like a lot of dogs have. E-collar introduction, if you do it right, it will help your dog and it will change your life and your relationship with your dog. More accountability, as well as off-leash freedom. But it all starts with introducing it the proper way. There are tons of people out there that would rather see their dog get hit by a car than give their dog a slight amount of accountability. This is not hurting him. This is all we're doing. We're building some accountability and improving our relationship. So that's the start of introducing our dog to an e-collar. Dewey's 4 months old. You can do this with a dog at any age. You just have to have the prerequisites of them having all this obedience down. So make sure you get your obedience down. You can start working on e-collar, building different environment situations, using low amounts of pressure, just holding your dog accountable, using high value treats or high value payments. Bing, bang, boom, your dog will be off leash. Give us a couple weeks, we'll be posting an update video on Dewey's off leash recall. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one.